Okay, guys, so I'm out here. It was just rainy not too long ago, so it's kind of hard to sit because of the wet benches. But I figure, I think there's a little bench that's not as wet. I think, let me see. Okay, we are good. So I'm out here, obviously, sitting here, and I wanted to make this video real quick about pushing through and being uncomfortable. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna try not to make this video too long. I find that a lot of people are having a hard time adjusting to life because of the uncomfortability of change. And change is not made to be comfortable. I think that people are a little confused when it comes to the elevation of life, the natural progressions of life. And the thing is, progression is something new. Elevation is bringing you up. So when you think about scientifically, okay, when you are moving up, when you are escalating, you are moving from a safe space. Of course, the train welcome to New York, guys. I'm gonna try to speak over the train. The natural progression of life, when you are elevating, you are ascending. You're moving from a grounded state to an elevated state. That alone, when you think about it, should kind of help you understand why the fear automatically is associated with change. Think about it as if you go to an amusement park, if you've ever been to an amusement park. Can I put y'all over here? Let me see if I can put y'all over here next to my coffee that I'm still drinking, by the way. I'm still nursing. Okay. So think about it as when you are on a roller coaster, right? So at first, the roller coaster seems to be, it's really fun, it's exhilarating. The roller coaster is going from a certain level, and it's going up. And as it escalates, all of a sudden you start to get butterflies in your stomach. You start to develop a certain amount of fear. You start to get fearful, right? Because now you are overlooking the park, you're going really high, and it's oh my God, right? It's the same thing with the progression and elevating in life. Whenever you have your goals, whatever you want to do is going to, at a certain point, demand a certain level of elevation on your part. You're going to have to move consciously from one expected state to another. It's inevitable. And this is why a lot of people are finding themselves in a stagnant state, because they do not want to feel the fear of ascending, but yet they still want the ability to obtain the fruits from the higher levels, and that is impossible. It's impossible. And I wanted to make this video especially for people that are moving from one state of life to the next. One of the things that I find to be consistent in my life is change, and what is required as those changes occurs. When I was turning 30, that was a couple of decades ago, but when I was turning 30, I remember feeling a sense of, I want to say not panic, but discomfort, because I was already in a state of elevation. At that time, I went into my second apartment, got a bigger space, more was expected of me. My son was older, I was getting older, and as I went from one transition to the next, I felt a level of uncertainty and just being scared of the change, not knowing what was going to happen, but yet it was exhilarating. Now, for me, it was exhilarating and scary at the same time. For a lot of other people, it's exhilarating in the thought, but then when you have to get to the next point that is required in order for you to elevate, that's when a lot of people get stagnant. So what is the quick thing that you can do to move past being scared and applying the notion of what is required so you can get to the next level? And here's what you can do. One of the things you can do is keep looking forward. Don't look backwards. Do not compare. Do not compare yourself with anybody. Do not compare your situation with any other situation that you even had before. Understand that this is new. Understand the cause and effect that happens when something is new. Understand that when you get to another state, you're back down and you are now ascending again. It's always the same. Every day when you are blessed to open your eyes, you have to get out the bed, put your feet on the floor, and get up. It never changes. The cause and effect of that is required, and I'm going to repeat that, the cause and effect that is required in order for you to get to the next level is always going to ask of you to move past a comfortable state into another level, right? And then you get used to that level, because once you get up there and you realize, like, okay, I did it, I'm up here now, after a certain amount of time, you want more, and more is required. And now you find yourself in the same state. So if we can always consciously revisit what have occurred in the past that enabled us to get to the new level, then there's nothing to be afraid of, right? There's really nothing to be really afraid of. Don't be afraid, be brave. And there you go. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if this video helped you in the least, okay? Let me know if you want more videos of little tidbits that I can give you to help you along, because you know what? I want to do for you guys what has been done for me all through my life, and I feel very blessed and honored to be able to do that. So leave a comment down below. Also, check out my podcast. It goes live every single Thursday. Subscribe to my podcast channel. It has its own YouTube channel, so be sure to check that out. All the information will be down below. Stay blessed, stay in peace, and stay empowered. Let me go before I get beat up by these mosquitoes.